The next topic is police and prisons. So what legislative reforms would you support to improve police accountability? Do you support decertifying officers found guilty of serious misconduct? What sentencing reforms would you support to reduce incarceration for nonviolent offenses?
I think there should be an advisory board, advocacy board, or whatever you want to call it, that would monitor police officers, prison guards.
Yeah, I think there should be another level of
some oversight.
Yeah.
So if they did commit gross misconduct,
yeah,
if I do something like that at my job, I lose it. So
you got HR to go to, or an outside people. Yeah, I think that
just an oversight.
Something that's outside of because like right now, like in Wichita, the sheriff investigates the police and the police investigate the sheriff, and so it's like we need something outside of the area, the source.
A lot of times they bring in
that people can appeal to if they're not getting what they need at the local level.
If a local police officer is involved in a shooting, they'll bring in the KBI, Kansas Bureau of Investigation, to investigate it.
Yeah.
So it's not.
Well,
but that's still another
police force.
Police entity.
A cop by any better name is still a cop, just the same as what I said the other day.
Investigating another police entity.
Yeah, and especially because they made this whole thing in Wichita, and so there was a shooting recently, and I've been pretty involved in it. And so the sheriff investigates the criminality of it, and so the actual Wichita Police Department then has their own separate investigation where their investigation focuses on policies and procedures that may have been broken and not the criminal side of it. So the sheriff is deciding that, and then you have the DA that decides whether it's a criminal charge or not. And there's nothing anyone can do if that one person decides not to charge them, or they can't. There should be somewhere at the state level for them to go to appeal to. And yeah, I was talking about this the other day. There should be some. I mean, they could be former law enforcement officers. They could be, lawyers. People, social workers. A myriad of people that do have the ability to investigate crime, and that aren't emotionally or personally invested in any of it. They have no skin in the game.
And for the prison reform, I don't think there should be prisons for profit.
Yeah.
Private prisons.
Yeah.
Because they made that into a business hey, if you can arrest more people and get them in here.
Well, even the state prisons, they figured out how to make money off of them because they lease out their convicts now again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I thought it was just doing stuff at the prison, but no, they're work release programs. They go out and then they take 30% of their paychecks.
They'll pick up trash along the road. I used to be a prison guard for 2 years in Missouri too, so I know a little bit about it.
Yeah.
So, they have different prisons will have different programs.
Yeah.
Maybe a wood shop in there for them, or they'll build cans.
So bad.
They'll build cabinets or something and sell that. So that's a way to put that money back into the prison, though, where you wouldn't have to use tax.
But they're paying them slave wages. Well, they do
definitely they do.
Yeah.
But if you're paying a private corporation to house your inmates,
I don't think anybody should be making money off of incarcerating people, and we need to be focused more on rehabilitation than just housing them. And so there are some things about the work programs that can be good. But then it doesn't do any good if when they get out, no one wants to hire them anyway, no matter how well they learn to build a cabinet. So that's really, some of them, teaching them skills and things. I get it. But at the same time, no one should then be profiting off of it.
No. And that's the thing that private prisons do. They profit off of
incarcerating people. Why does anybody think that's a good idea? How does anybody think that's going to be?
They profit off of crime.
Yeah, how do they think that's a good idea? How is that even a thing? How is that ever a thing? I don't think healthcare should be for profit.
If you're looking at them as a way to make money for you, you don't care if you rehabilitate them or not.
No.
You just give me my money,
how well
and
you're
then
taking care of them.
Then when your term's over, go on about your
or
way.
if you're taking good care of their health or whatever, you're trying to do it as cheaply as possible. Yeah, it's a mess. All right.